Attuning to new realities. What we get teach from a young age that we have to work very hard, very long, have to learn, from schools for years before we can achieve certain goals. But that's actually, brainwashing because you can learn from smart people, from successful people, and it does not need to take years. You decide how fast you can learn from the right people. And you should not learn from school, you should learn from smart people, you should learn from successful people. And then you can close the gap between where you are and where you want to be. That's just how it works. You mix with the energy, you mix with the frequency you want to become. And that's how you achieve new goals. So you want to have more money, start mixing and talking with people who have more money. Absorb their perspective, absorb their belief system. Um, Start to create routines they are following. Start to watch the stuff they are watching. That's how you attune to a new reality. If you want to be more free, start looking at the people who are free in life, like me. I can be wherever I want to be. Now I'm in front of a beautiful beach, somewhere, some random place, and I'm sharing my perspective. I'm sharing my vision on life, and you can just attune to my vision on life by watching my videos. It's it's a decision. You can live however you want to live, but you have to understand that you have to make a conscious decision how you want to live. You have to create a clear vision in your mind. Do I want more freedom? Do I want more money? Do I want more whatever? And then start mixing with the people who are already living like that, absorbing their knowledge, absorbing their habits, and taking the same actions towards your goals. You can only see the path once you're vibrationally attuned to it. I am capable of taking very little actions and generating a lot of money with it because I have created the awareness how to do it. I know if I solve a problem of people who have a lot of money, I will get a lot of money. Just become the person who solves the problems of rich people. That's how you make a lot of money. It's actually pretty easy. And if you're capable of doing it while being remote, you're totally free. And you don't have to work at all that much. Okay? You just have to use your brain, understand what value means. Most people they constantly talk to each other, everything's getting expensive, and about the government and about what's wrong in the world. But they should start using their brain to understand, okay, what does the marketplace need? What do people need? What do people want? Because there's pretty much business. There's an infinite amount of businesses, and the biggest problem right now for you is that you are not capable of attuning to these businesses. You're not capable of envisioning yourself being the person providing that service. And that's the biggest problem right now, that you are stuck on the same perspective, you are stuck on the same frequency. And only when you start to attune yourself to this new frequency, you are capable of becoming magnetic to that new reality. But so many people, also when I'm watching to people here in Spain, they are begging on the floor for money. And instead of, asking other people for your money, you should actually look at yourself and think to yourself, use your brain, use more connections in your brain and start to think, how can I provide more value to people? Start mixing with people who are providing value and start to learn from these people, start to copy these people, start to give it your own unique way of providing this value. And that's how you start attuning yourself to a new reality. But the biggest problem for people, they are stuck in their belief systems. They are stuck in their self-image. They are stuck in the connections in their brain. And therefore they are stuck on a routine that makes them take the same actions that are not providing any results. I was reading and listening to an audiobook that was saying it was about mindset and people who were handicapped or something. And then the quote was, a person with one hand and a positive mindset will always beat the man with two hands and a negative mindset. Imagine the power of that statement. So a man with one hand and a positive mindset will always beat the man with two hands and a negative mindset. So once you start to understand that your power is truly on the inside, your mindset, your perspective on things. Once you start to lock into negative mindset, into a negative perspective on life, does not matter what happens, okay? It's possible that you've been through horrible stuff, but you decide if you keep that image in your brain. I've also been through horrible stuff, but you learn, you accept, and you move on. And this allows you to attune to a new reality. If you keep holding yourself to the past, you are stuck. You are stuck in the same frequency, stuck on a negative emotion that does not allow you to move forward in life. And only when you see every past experience as a lesson, as a gift, even if it was bad, that's the moment when you can accept it, learn from it, evolve to a better version of yourself, and move forward. That's how things work. But if you keep be a cassette recorder of the past, or always pointing out why things cannot work out, or why you have, anything negative that comes out of your mouth, you have to think to yourself, why you have to be aware, you have to be conscious, you have to understand, why is this negativity coming out of my mouth? That's because I'm attuned to a negative vibration. Okay, let's go within. What have I not accepted about my life? What problems need to be solved? In which way am I looking at reality that's, not beneficial? And then fix it. And every time when you notice you're talking negative, you stop talking. And you stop to listen to your feelings. Why am I saying this stuff? Understand that it's like an automatic pilot. And once you can make talking positive a habit, being happy a habit, smiling being a habit, traveling being a habit, taking care of yourself being a habit, taking supplements being a habit. When you can make all these things, these positive things a habit, making videos a habit, you don't have to think anymore. You are already living the life you want to live. I am living the life I want to live. I'm totally free. I can be wherever I want to be. I just need to take control over my routines a bit more. I need to, do a few things a bit better. But I'm moving in exactly the right direction in life. I'm totally free. I make my money online. I have a lot of beautiful experiences with, a lot of beautiful people. I know some very smart people also in this world. So yeah, life is pretty amazing right now. And it's not even ending yet. It's only gonna get better and better. It's only getting better and better every day. So yeah, life is beautiful once you solve your problems. My parents once told me, you know, which is what I'm going to say right now, it's not true. Like my parents told me, "Oh, enjoy yourself now because later you'll have to work very hard and you have to adapt to the normal working life." And I don't agree with that. The world is changing. Once you start to evolve, you start to become smarter, you can work less hard and provide more value. That's just how the world works. And there's no need in becoming a slave of the system once you start to understand how it works. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope you like it. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell button. It allows you to keep on seeing my videos, to stay attuned to my vibration. And yeah, click the link down below if you want to evolve your mind and evolve yourself to the next level, to the next reality. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.